So the Doobie Brothers, and listen to the music. I've got to admit, I love that track, and Doobie's always been really high on my sort of playlist at home, but I wasn't expecting them to be in this rock show.
Well, the Doobies are sort of a great example of a band who sort of bridged the gap from hard rock to West Coast to country rock to smooth harmony rock, etc. The West Coast rock scene, whether that's Little Feat or Poco or Buffalo Springfield or Crosby, Stills and Nash, they've always been part of the bigger rock scene. And the Doobies particularly, with their dual lead guitars. The producer was Ted Templeman, who went on to produce Van Halen and Montrose and Sammy Hagar. Don Landee was Eddie Van Halen's right-hand man. This was an example of what the UK scene had a lot more of, which was the same producers and the same guitarists ending up on the same albums and going backwards and forwards, which the US had a little bit less. I mean, another left-field sort of band, Steely Dan, their guitarist Jeff Skunk Baxter was in and out the Doobie Brothers forever. Doobies were very much integral to that West Coast scene. I mean, their keyboard player came from Little Feat, who's another band, Lowell George, a genius slide guitarist. All these bands, I think, are worthy of inclusion. And to be honest, the Doobie Brothers first came to prominence as being the Hells Angels' favourite band on the West Coast, so that's good enough for me.
I agree. So, definitely an American band coming up now, I know that, because it's in the title.
Indeed, this is Grand Funk Railroad, the archetypal American blue-collar rock band and fave of Homer Simpson. I'll tell you about it after the next song. This is We're an American Band.
Last night in the rock put me in a haze.
We're an American band, Grand Punk Railroad. Love that title. Where does that come from?
It's Grand Funk.
I've got punk down here. We were talking about American punk.
That is worth keeping that in. I'll tell you why. Grand Funk Railroad, or Grand Funk as their first name, a prime example of a band who are legendary in America for a certain audience. Your West Coast and your East Coast media trend is forget it. But in the heartland of America, I mean, they're up there with, Bob Seger as, blue collar, middle American rock. And if you're in a bar in 76, 77, this is who you'd be listening to. I think Rolling Stone once said, Rolling Stone magazine, that is, you cannot talk about rock in the 70s without talking about Grand Funk Railroad. Well, you can if you're from Europe, but since we're dealing about US here, they're very much part of the fabric of American 70s rock. And again, you've got connections here that will be followed on in later shows. Todd Rundgren produced this. Todd Rundgren, of course, then produced Bat Out of Hell. And any band who are Homer Simpson's favourite band are worthy of it for me. Indeed, the episode when The Who were in The Simpsons, Homer got it wrong by making The Who play mainly Grand Funk songs.
Okay. All right, we'll be back with another track from the Stateside scene in our history of rock just after this.
Mind Your Head, every Thursday from 7 o'clock on Seclo Sounds, your community radio station for Milton Keynes, where we explore and discuss all things mental health and well-being, with a wide range of topics, some fantastic studio guests, the Mind Your Head posse, and of course some great tunes. This is an hour of information, education and entertainment. Tune in at Thursday from 7 o'clock on Seclo Sounds, your community radio station for Milton Keynes.
That was Dream On by Aerosmith, and a track from their 1973 first album, and a fine example of the ballady side of the band.
Now, I know Aerosmith from maybe sort of 1980s stuff, which was Dude Looks Like a Lady, things like that, which was in the movie Mrs. Doubtfire. I wouldn't have thought that they would have done a ballad like that.
Well, Aerosmith, Bostonian rock royalty, and primarily known as being the sort of the US answer to the Stones, but they've had a long history of rock ballads, power ballads, call it what you will. And I think the biggest hit they've ever had is Don't Want to Miss a Thing from the Armageddon movie, which came out in the late 90s. So there is a track record for this. Aerosmith, they are the US Rolling Stones. The Toxic Twins, a.k.a. Steven Tyler and Joe Perry, are, the US answer to Jagger and Richards. And they followed a fairly typical superstar career path.
Like ZZ Top, though, didn't they go through a period where they sort of fell apart a bit?
They went through a period where they fell apart in a much more spectacular fashion. I mean, Aerosmith were from sort of 72 through to the mid 60s, 76, 77.